Hello there, I'm Alger Hill, and welcome to some Hearts of Iron for Kaiserreich. I'm going to be playing Switzerland, the greatest nation in the world. In the most recent expansion, or update rather, of Kaiserreich, they've added a focus tree to Switzerland, which means I can finally play this magnificent country. Look at this huge new focus tree. Loads of possibilities. Oh my god. Nope, there's not so many takes. Halo Dude on my stream is telling me that I am doing quite a lot of takes of this, but it's because I'm recording it live at twitch.tv/AlgerHill. So, obviously, Kaiserreich, the alternate history mod that asks the question of what would happen if Germany had won World War I. So, first of all, we have very little production. We have 1 political power. We have 3... Oh my god. We have 5 available factories. That's not great. And military-wise, we have 2 factories. Okay, so we don't exactly have a great amount of might. But that's okay. There appears to be a huge number of issues of the day. Unrest in Romandy, bend to the French will, and enemies on all sides. So it looks like we have a possibility to, yeah, because basically one thing that happens is the surrender of Romandy, and we have to surrender it and give it up to the French. But I don't like that idea. I don't like surrendering to Romandy. So one of these has to be completed. Oh, the Romandy crisis. Yep, and then we can do all the other things. So I guess we kind of have to give up Romandy, don't we? Oh man, I really don't want to have to give up Romandy, but... Now, the eventual goal of this is basically you can go, these are the political options. After Romandy crisis, you can ally with Austria, Italy, Germany, bend to France. We've bent to the French will and get French aid and go basically become socialist scum. Or we can be way cooler and go enemies on all sides. Germany is to the north, betrayed us. France to the east. Directions. Oh, your name is Roman. Awesome. Has seized our land. Italy to the south has remained silent. Austria to the east pays us no heed. We're surrounded by enemies and traitors. The Swiss people have no friends but themselves and none other. So, yeah, enemies and that. And then government has failed to get nationalist coup, so become nationalists. They can become one Swiss people, one Swiss language. Expel all foreigners and become national populist, basically, and become the black spot of Europe. Get closed economy and basically just stand quietly and wait. And then we'll get citizens served, which will allow us to have a huge chunk of population, which would be amazing. Also, we could actually do that if we went down and avenge those lost in Geneva, but... Nah, it's okay. Ooh, a birth of the Helvetic Commune. Ooh, that's very interesting. And then loyalty to the state, national unity. You can press Germinate and they will guarantee you until France to fuck off if they accept. That's cool, Silver. I like that idea, Silverose. Thank you for joining me, but I do worry about becoming independent. I don't want to have to submit to the Germans. Now, there's lots of really good national spirits over here, and doctrine bonuses. You have to go down 2 specific plans of motorized mountain or going infantry weapons and gathering the army, whatever that means. There's lots of the kind of standard Air Force stuff. 2 options, actually. Free the skies or bombing rims, which is very cool. And then over to the east, we can have the economic downturn to get rid of Black Monday and get some extra factories. Some desperately needed factories and production efficiency. So it looks like the first thing we have to do is go issues of the day. For many issues of public importance in Switzerland, the people are allowed to vote in nationwide referendums, where the outcome is determined by popular vote. Focusing our efforts on these issues will ensure that we tackle the societal problems that people find important in their daily lives. Bam. Let's do it. And then we're going to build... To be honest, I think we kind of need to build some civilian factories first. Military factory-wise, obviously we should get some infantry equipment as best we can. And I guess we should spend one of our factories on trading for some steel. Research-wise, pretty standard production, construction, and the kind of standard electrical engineering. And then we quietly wait. Let's put all of our troops onto one general. Henry Gusson is a hill fighter. Ooh, mountains. These are actually not mountains, though. They're actually mostly forests. But also winter. Oh, this guy's a hill fighter and a mountaineer. Nice. Go on, then. There you go. We have no divisions of basic training just because we have no equipment. Hooray! Literally none. Jesus, look at that. Terrifying. So we can request German aid. I would like to be able to try and survive that. The Swiss people will not take kindly to this. Would you not be better trading mountaineers? You know what? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. But to train mountaineers, I need support. I need support companies, which I do not have. The state of oh my god. The Swiss Confederation saw a crisis in the 19th century. In several cantons, liberal powers prevailed, calling for more democracy and centralism. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, wow, that's a lot of history. The Songbird War erupted in 47, liberals as victors. The federal constitution was ratified. League of Cantons. Tito do 26, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Switzerland remained neutral throughout the Weltkrieg, League, little with various domestic conflicts between Germany and French-speaking Swiss citizens. A strike in Geneva called for by workers' movement attempted to push through major social changes. The attempt failed because of the fear of spreading French syndicalism and its subsequent repression by Swiss government. But its weak social forms are gone, bringing in higher wages and shorter workdays. System of proportional representation was introduced. Conservative less majority, domestic policies, struggles, blah blah blah. French speakers are more socialist, Germans more conservative, Italians more clerical. Whew. Will the rise of belligerents in Europe have consequences on the neutral confederation? We shall see. President Kerensky has been assassinated, as is tradition. New viewers, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. How you doing? Oh, it takes a no, it's 70 days. That's fine. So, no, unrest in Normandy would have bypassed that. Oh. Well, I guess I could have skipped that then. So these are all referendums to reorganize the army. The German model. Oh, yeah, Edward Clown. The invitation of German military advisors result in temporary disorganization in the military. Ban syndicalist unions, combat the economic crisis. Revitalize constitution and official languages. This is very interesting. Let's just go through it and see what happens, guys. So far, we are surviving this, which is good. For now. We'll see what happens. We're going to build up a little bit of a reserve. Wait, why am I losing infantry equipment? There's Black Monday. And then it hits Switzerland. There's the Emirate stuff. It's electoral gridlock. That's cool. It means it's not as stable. That's fine. Black Monday hits Switzerland. A recent run stock exchange. Yeah. The Swiss economy relies heavily on German trading, and the collapse of the German markets is an immediate shockwaves. 20 political power and 50% reduction of construction speed. Not as bad as it could be. Not as bad as it could be. However, that means that I literally can't build a thing. The next first building I could build will not be built until 41. So we need to sit very quietly. Basically. I realize that I have to surrender Romani because obviously the... Oh no, it's actually... No, it's okay. This is Social Republic. Italy won't attack me. It'll just be France. We'll have to see what happens. Requires the room to cross enemies on all sides. Wait, what's this? So, do I have to say bugger off, then? Yeah, so one of these has to be what I pick. So if I pick aid from Germany, I have to go down this focus tree. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. That means I can't bend to France. If I bend to French will, it automatically will go there. Ah, shit. Does that mean I have to say, fine, fight me, then? Making the Swiss Guard the standards in practice. Is Kaiserreich my favorite story mod? Absolutely it is, yeah. I need to keep the chocolate production going. That's the plan, yeah. Alright, let's get the states of freemers. So we could start to revitalize the economy as well. So reverse the economic downturn and then expand dams. No, not really. Civilian construction speed. That would be quite useful. But I prefer Swiss war economy, though, so... Oh, wait. But if I go... That means I can't get this. I can't get cultivation battle. So if I want... I have to pick between these two. I can either go here, here, and here. Or here, 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 and here. So that's 4 focuses I'd get. This gives me 3 civilian, 5 civilian, 6 civilian, 6 civilian factories, and 30% construction speed. Or 2... Plus 3, 5. Oh, okay, 5 okay, 7 military factories. So definitely this one. Fuck the other one. And then get gold reserves. Okay, cool. Yeah, as long as we get chocolate production going, it's going to be okay. Let's try to combat the economic crisis. Introduce sweeping austerity measures to combat the economic crisis. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Basically, our factories are worthless. So, you know what? Maybe we should actually be building military factories. Not that it does anything. It's going to take several years to go. Hey, new viewers, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me, this new series. Oh, God. Alright, first International Congress. Oh, boy. France and Britain will take initiative. The road to war. Wait, so which one have they picked? So direction of the economy. The road to war. So is demanding Romandy, is that event-based or is that a focus? I actually don't remember. Yeah, nope, yeah, there it is. Demand Romandy. Oh, goody. They have to pick, there has to be unrest in Romandy, which is an event first, however. So that's some comfort, I guess. You know what? It may be worth getting Grand Battle Plan Doctrine, considering we're going to be standing still for a long time. We're going to be needing entrenchment, really. Like, that may genuinely be really, really useful to try and grab that. Yeah, I think that actually is the right thing to do. Because we don't exactly have soft attack bonuses. And we do get defense, but that's several years away. Mass assault would be cool, I guess. But to be honest, what we really need is an entrenchment, and that's what Grand Battle Plan gives us. Bonus of planning, defense and organization, breakthrough. It's shit, but useful, I think, for this situation. Really good if I could get a focus, though. A national focus that would give me that. And there is one here. No, I have to go quite far down before I can actually get land doctrine. Yeah, but I really want to get these economic initiatives first. Union National Rally. Earlier today, French syndicalist radicals Union Nationale had a rally in the streets of Geneva against the willful suppression of Swiss workers. When such a fringe rally would normally have been no concern, the sheer amount of people in attendance has caught the government's eye. Thousands of people in attendance seemingly hang on every word. George Altemer. Shit, totalists are getting a little bit more powerful. Superior firepower is super good, yes, but honestly, not when I have so many weaknesses. It used to be way better and they nerfed it. It used to be like the strongest one by far, and then they did nerf it. Like, soft attack is good, and there's some defense bonuses, but it takes a while to get there. Pius has died. Yep. Yeah, Switzerland indeed are too, the greatest country in the world. The greatest. Have you had Swiss chocolate? What I'm planning ideally to go on the enemies on all sides and expel everybody and be awesome just on our own. That's the plan. I want to see what happens with these referendums first. I don't actually know what the result of the referendums is. Or are, even. Why am I losing material? Well, it's because I started with a deficit, yeah. Now, let's just try and get up to the maximum. Oh, and there's a white piece. There's the sexy white piece from Afghanistan, India, of course. Alright, so... Oh my god, we are already on extensive conscription. Oh, why? How could you do this to me? Oh my god, this is all so terrible. Oh no. Not very useful. Infantry bonus, actually, soft attack. That's pretty good. Ah, infantry equipment production cost. Yes. Oh, that's only when research, though. Yeah, that's only when research. Thank you for the follow, Sam2828. Welcome to the stream. Can't pick these. Decryption, research time. Decryption, strategic bombing, supply consumption. Jesus. I think we'll just keep them for now. Build a fort so the French crash into them. Maybe, yeah. Where's the referendum? Nothing happened. There it is. About the economic crisis. The recent disaster with black money has thrown the nation's economy to a dangerous downward spiral. There are actions the government can and will take to combat the crisis, but this referendum is to decide whether the government can take extraordinary action outside of its usual power. No campaigning. Okay, so we're gonna have extensive campaigning. This is what we're gonna use the political power for. Ah, so we have to spend massive political power to have the referendums pass, basically. So that's what we're gonna basically be spending all of our political power on. So let's try and reverse the economic downturn as well. Yeah. Basic machine tools, nice. Wait, actually, do I want that? Actually, because I'm going to be getting wrecked. Because the factory bomb vulnerability is actually quite decent, especially the conversion speed bonus. You know what? I actually might want to get this. No, because it's just so good. Well, it's only... Yeah, it's the extra factories in state, though. No, I need the extra factories in state. I'll keep that. Missing equipment production. Go away. Realization of Altania, the Arab Congress. Yep. So when's my referendum gonna fire? Alright. So basically I can't do that one until I've gone enemies on all sides, essentially. Hey Naviers, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. How are we doing today? Gotta do this right, guys. We must survive. Okay. Revolution in Siam. Yep, pretty standard stuff. Desperately attempting to get back my equipment. The economic referendum succeeds. Is that all I get? Oh my god, that's terrible. I just get industry bonuses. Oh, that was not worth it. Anarcho-syndicalists achieve Italian majority. The Great Italian Union, in which Social Republic of Italy has gone anarcho-syndicalisms. Oh, goody. A likely solidification of their alliance. Hooray! Oh, no. Why would you do this to me? Nicole Sigles is the TUC in Britain. This weird Welsh-looking guy. How you doing, buddy? You weirdo. Construction 1 is complete. I suppose, to be honest... Like, what's our resource gain? Like, it's literally just aluminium, so I don't even have anything. I don't have a comment to that. I just can't even use that. I guess it did save me 150 days of research. You're right, Effa. You're right. You're right. It is something, you know? It's just not exactly what I would like 100%, but it'll do. Oh boy. Alright, so we're just going to keep working on this. Going to keep trying to get as much of our infantry equipment as possible back up. 58 days of deficit, though. That's crazy. I do wonder if maybe the forts are the right thing to do. Yeah, I think we should be working on forts. Let's try and get forts on here. Screw the factories. It's just not working. Actually, we already have loads of forts here. Reverse the economic downturn, and it just gave me more industry bonuses. And let's now get war profiteering. Our neighbors' losses are a gain. Selling weapons to our neighbors if they kill each other in senseless conflict can only serve to strengthen our position when it comes to fight. Let's increase our factories. I do need engineers, yes, but I can't do that until I have, you know, the ability to do anything. I literally don't have the ability to... I don't have the military experience or anything. Like, at all. We need equipment is what we actually need. We'll get those forts. The CMA's religion is successful. The political implications an absolute... Go away. Absolute mess, and the yellow-covered dossier affair, which the old royalist side used that to build up a red scare. Army chief intervened just in time and declared martial law nationwide. Oh my goodness. The Catholic faithful breached a sigh of relief as the Sistine Chapel's chimney billowed forth white smoke, the election of a new pope. Charitable Elia Cardinal Dalla Costa has become His Holiness Pope Stephen X, leader of the Catholic Church and head of state for the Italian Federation. Oh boy. Looking at the economic tree, are the other resources on the bottom dependent on their policy choice? What do you mean you say economic? So... Are the other resources on the bottom? Well, no, these two choices are... I can just choose as I like. Poland elects a new king. Hello. Hello. Please be cool. No one hurt me, please. Oh, filling the gold reserve in Swiss Miracle. So it looks like that filling gold reserve, I can get that quite normally. Requires federal acts on banks and savings. Yeah, just requires this. So I can just get that. That's quite easy to do. This one is basically based on order, because this one requires that. You need artillery with the support artillery in the infantry divisions. Yes, but I don't have any factories to build them just yet. I gotta wait for this national focus to complete. Once war profiteering is done, I will go to... oh, wow, artillery research bonus. That's pretty nice. I will go to probably the organization. Ooh, secret Freemasons. That could be cool. We'll see what happens. And below it, if it asks, we have... So, sell Wehrbarns. Again, requires this one. And I have to be in... Has had a war, and there has to have been more than 50% world tension. And that means it gets rid of Black Monday, and then I can get Swiss Miracle research slot, and then I can get... I have to have a port to get down this one. To get a center of maritime commerce, which basically is merchant marine construction speed bonus. Ah, man, I really need these mountaineers to go in a more intelligent place. These guys are not in mountains. Not great. Looks like I'm going to need to save the political power as well. Why is my base value so low? So it's only striving for economic self-sufficiency that needs more than one focus. Yeah, it does seem that it requires it requires this one and that one. This one requires that one, and this one requires both of these. So each of these ones require ones at either end. This one requires just the middle. So we got war profiteering. Let's get reorganize the army sorted. So they're doing military build-up, which means they've decided not to go they can't go demand Normandy anyway. The end of American democracy. President Herbert Hoover has invited MacArthur to take over the reins of the country. Oh, but there hasn't been a civil war yet. The Freemasons can take over Liberia. What the fuck? No, they can't. Get out of here. Oh, MacArthur's been taken over, but they haven't even had a civil war yet. The Triad Syndicate. What the fuck? Where's this? Oh, that's cool. Look at all those non-aggression packs. Oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah, it's not exactly the clearest layout, but, you know, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Hello, Poland. Riots and protests at Rangoon University. Yes, 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 indeed, indeed. Ooh. Oh, wait, you mean Britain. Oh, oh, excellent. Let's take a look at Denmark's. Oh, Unabolic Duchy has declared war on a variety of people. Industrial. Okay, so this is the pretty crappy path for Denmark. It's not really that interesting, to be honest. Norway, however, does have a new focus. The Norwegian Socialist Republic. Very big plans. Lots of military plans, recruitable population bonuses, economic initiatives. Norsk Aluminium Company, that's very cool. 10 aluminium, reindustrialize the north, and extra steel. Wow, Norway actually has a lot of strength. Whoa, look at this. And you can go this if you want to go more nationalist. The Greenland question, getting claims on Greenland. Ooh, that's very cool. I like the idea of Norway. Very nice. Okay, let's wait a little bit to grab these. We're going to wait a little bit to grab the next economic initiatives. So, referendum, reorganize the army. Norwegian wood playthrough incoming. Maybe. How long is that going? So that's actually only lasting 33 days. So let's get... I'd really like to be able to get the next doctrine bonus going as well. But let's start getting the more military factories now. France attacked and I got like 20 divisions of volunteers from countries. Awesome, Jesus. Oh, and there we go. There's the Civil War on America. Alright, there we go. So, reorganize the army. Hang on. Democratic Norway can begin the process to unite the Nordic nations. That's really cool. Really? That'd be cool. Democratic mandate. The Black Devils. Reform neutrality. The Treaty of Stockholm. That's cool. King in Ottawa. Nordic passport. Nordic Federation. That's very cool. Wait. Eliminate war. So it's become clear the old Swiss army is no longer fit for the coming years. They relied on the strong reserve of quickly trained volunteers in order to form the backbone of the army. The rise of strong professional armies all around Switzerland has made this model seem obsolete. This referendum proposed to reform the army along the German model and create a stronger professional standing force. Yeah, extensive campaigning. This will presumably give us more recruitable population, which would be really nice. The Second American Civil War. Yep, yep, yep. And of course, the standard stuff. We have the Pacific Coast with Frank Merriam, combined syndicalists with Jack Reed. They've changed Jack Reed's picture, actually. That's interesting. They've definitely changed his picture. American Union State with Huey Long, and then over here is just kind of some weird bit. Democracy prevails in the Philippines. We don't care. It's got nothing to do with us Swiss. United Baltic Duchy is killing stuff. Oh no, the United Baltic Duchy died. Okay. Good job. And then they were divided and released as puppets. Proud of you. Why didn't you like America having Sherman tanks? Okay, so we finally have a couple divisions, which is great. The Régiments Généraux remove inefficient intelligence go, meaning that they can get unrest in Normandy. I think that happens in a year's time or something like that. Okay, so we can now grab these two next bonuses, which will really help us out. I'm excited. I'm very excited. We're going to need to do a couple of these before we can get Lang Doctrine bonuses. Oh, hey, look. These actually give us fortresses. Oh my god, we need to rush these. We need to rush these. Okay, well, in the next episode, we need to rush the fortress in Gotthard and over here because, oh my goodness, that is useful. So we can actually defend Romandy. That'd be amazing. We should definitely do that. Alright, guys, do leave a like and a comment in the video if you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the series so far. And, of course, do subscribe if you want to see more. I got lots more Hearts of Iron content coming up. We're going to have a Millennium Dawn series and more Kaiserreich stuff in the next coming week. Do be sure to check out my Patreon as well, and the Discord and Twitter and all that good stuff. I was Aldra Hill, and I'll continue to be, and this has been some Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich, playing the greatest nation in the world, Switzerland. Bye-bye.